Hi boys and girls, I'm going to show you how to use multiplication, packing, and filling to calculate volume. Let's begin. So we know that this is 1 cubic centimeter. What is the area of this face? Well, this top face is 1 by 1. So the area of the top is 1. Okay, let's find the area of the top of this face. So we know this is a 1 by 1, so this is a 3 by 2. So to find the area, we do 3 times 2 equals 6. So the area of this face is 6 centimeters squared. Okay, so this is 6 centimeters squared. Now, what would the multiplication sentence be to find the volume? So we can do area times the height to get the volume. So area equals length times width. So we can use the volume of the area, which is the base, or big B, times the height. So we know the area we got was 6, and the height is 4. So we'll do 6 times 4. So the volume is equal to 24 cubic centimeters. Now, we had multiplication sentences from the last slide. What patterns are we going to start noticing? Let's see. So what is the area of the front face? So this front face is this times this, because area is length times width. And this could be our width, and this could be our length. So we have 4 times 3. So the area of the front of that is 12 centimeters squared. So this here is 12 centimeters squared. And now in order to find the volume of that, we're again going to use big B, or base, which is the area, times the height. So the area is 12 times the one we didn't use, which is going to be our height, which is 2. So 12 times 2 is 24. So our volume is 24 cubic centimeters. This square shows the top face of a rectangular prism. The prism is made of 1 centimeter cubes. What is the area of this face? So right here is a 2 by 2 section. So it's 2 times 2, which is 4. So the area of this entire face here is 4 centimeters squared. And we know that the formula for volume can be base times height. If the base is 4 and the height is 4, you do 4 times 4. So the volume is equal to 16 cubic centimeters. So we know that the formula for volume is base times height. Base is the area. I want you to use this formula to find the volume of this figure to your right. So I'm going to have you pause your video now, find the area, and then come back and we'll continue. You should have written volume equals 6 times 2. So the volume of that box is 12 cubic inches. Did we need the dimensions of that top to find the volume? No, because all we need is area times the height. So we didn't need to know if this was 6 by 1 or 2 times 3. All we needed to know was what the area was. So we do not need to know the dimensions of all of our faces in order to find the volume. Hi boys and girls, I'm going to teach you a little bit further about volume right now. So you see, and you've seen these cubes, these are called centimeter cubes. The volume of this is 1 cubic centimeter. Now we're going to relate that to filling. So here I have a graduated cylinder, and it right now is filled up to 15 milliliters. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to place some centimeter cubes in here, and we're going to see the correlation between centimeters and milliliters. So I'm going to put in, remember this is at 15 milliliters, I'm going to put in 5 centimeter cubes. You can watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's read our milliliters. Now the milliliters says 20 milliliters. Okay, so it started at 15 and it went to 20. How many centimeter cubes did I put in again? That's right, 5. So it seems like the 5 centimeters made it rise 5 milliliters. Isn't that interesting? Well, the reason that that happened is because milliliters are equivalent to cubic centimeters. As you see, our little friend over here is showing us that 1 cubic centimeter, just like I just showed you, is equivalent to 1 milliliter. So, if Alicia filled a container with 50 centimeter cubes, shade the beaker to show how much water the container will hold. So if she has 50 centimeter cubes, and they have that as liquid, how much liquid will the container hold? Well, we know that 1 cubic centimeter equals 1 milliliter, so 50 centimeter cubes, or 50 cubic centimeters, will equal 50 milliliters. So we would shade to here. So that is how much water would be equal. So 50 cubic centimeters is equal to 50 milliliters. This next problem says a rectangular tank measures 50 by 30 by 10. How many milliliters of water are in the tank when it's full? So we know that cubic centimeters are equal or equivalent to milliliters. So we're going to find the volume of this box, okay, or this tank, 50 by 30 by 10. Okay, and I know that 5 times 30 is 15, times the 100 that I pulled out is 1,500, times 10 is 15,000 cubic centimeters. Okay, so the volume of that rectangular tank measures 15,000 centimeters cubed. How many milliliters of that is that? Well, milliliters are equivalent to cubic centimeters because we know that 1 cubic centimeter is equivalent to 1 milliliter. So this is also 15,000 milliliters if you're speaking about it in water, how much liquid would fill that tank. They also want to know how many liters that is. How many milliliters are in a liter? Because I know that milliliters is small. So I'm going from a small unit to a big unit. And when I go small to big, I'm going to divide. And I know that there's 1,000 milliliters in a liter. So I'm going to take my 15,000. I'm going to write it over here so you can see it a little better. My decimal's right there, and I've got to divide it by 1,000, which means I have to move my decimal back. Divide by 10, divide by 100, divide by 1,000. The answer is 15 liters. So 15,000 milliliters equals 15 liters. And that's how many liters or milliliters would fill that tank. So we have a new tank here. Let's find the volume. Again, volume equals length times width times height. So we have 15 times 10 times 10. 15 times 10 is 150, and 150 times 10 is 1,500. So we have 1,500 cubic centimeters. Okay. If we filled that with water, that would be 1,500 milliliters. Okay. This says after a week, water evaporates out of the tank so that the water is 9 centimeters high, as shown right here. What is the volume of the water in the tank? So now we have a new volume. So basically, this that was 10, the water evaporates, so it's only 9. So we're going to use the same length, 15, the same width, 10, and then we're not going to use the 10 as the height, we're going to use the 9 as the height. Okay, so let's do 15 times 9 first, because it's really easy to multiply by 10. So we have 135, and 135 times 10 is 1,350. So the volume that would fill this tank would be 1,350 milliliters. Thanks for watching.